Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Fashion Experiment. It's Dr. Bridget, your professor of all things fashion. And today I'm back with another video for fashion trends and forecasts for our fall winter season of 2022-23. So today I will be sharing key items. So up until this point, I've done a series of videos, 6 videos highlighting the themes and the inspiration for the trends for the fall winter. And today I'm going to get into actual garment style. So I've covered the 3 major inspirations, and they include awestruck, reconnecting through technology, re-rooted nature, reconnecting through nature, craft, and community, and then what was called super simplicity, a classic capsule collection for fall winter. And today we're going to just look at garment styles, and I'm going to share garment key items from women's wear. I'm going to do menswear, footwear, and accessories, and just give you probably what most people have been waiting for, right? Like look specific garments that connect. But I had to lay a good foundation so you will understand, what we're moving into. And again, it's all about human beings, you and I, consumers, seeking to reconnecting to our world, to our lives in a meaningful way, and in a way that is going to bring positivity and light and all things good into our lives. And we're doing that through engaging in a variety of ways. So as I go through the key items, you will see several of the items link back to an inspiration. So you'll have a foundation for it and really know, what we're creating, what we're building up to. And I'm going to highlight that as I share. All right. So first is the fitted cardi. This speaks to the classic capsule collection that you will see that will be, again, a foundation for the whole season, for our fall winter. Everything is based on this classic capsule of sweaters and crew necks, V-necks, the several different garments. You're going to see them, and just understand that we're using this as the foundation, and then you build it to how you choose to reconnect. And that's how you'll create the additional garment styles that you add to this basic. So I like that we're starting from a common place, a place of classic garment styles that everyone can identify with, regardless of your lifestyle or your body type or your, fashion level. Everybody wears classics, and you build your look for fall winter moving forward based on classics. So it's for everyone to embrace, and that's what's great. It's not just for a particular person that is able to pull off a certain look. It's for everyone. Everyone is seeking to reconnect. Everyone is looking for positivity and enjoyment and good things in life. So it's for everyone. It's inclusive. All right, so the fitted cardi is first. You're gonna find this in different variations. Here you see it in cropped, and on the bottom image is a slit sleeve and then layered, one with just a snap at the top and one that is buttoned all the way through. So different varieties. And this also connects to the matching set that I also presented in the Super Simplicity videos. The matching set you're going to see recurring for menswear and women's wear as well. All right, horticool blouse. This speaks to the individual that's seeking to reconnect with nature. It's just a fuller blouse, a voluminous top with a full sleeve, with a elbow sleeve, an elbow length sleeve, and volume, lots of volume. And it connects to the outdoors with the prints and patterns, which I will share in another video as well. Lots of different nature and crafty prints and different techniques that are being introduced also for fall winter to embrace that look for for whatever works for you as you build up your classic wardrobe. All right. The Naughty's blouse. This blouse has been relevant. It's relevant now, spring, summer. It was relevant last year because last year is when we really saw a resurgence of the 90s and early 2000s. And several of the women's garment styles speaks to that. Even the garment we just saw, the fitted cardi. Where's my mind, y'all? The fitted cardigan, and that also connects to the twin set. Very popular in the 90s, in the early 2000s, connected to the academic schoolgirl look that is heavily influencing fall winter styles for women's wear as well. Okay, that's one look. It's going to be several others. All right, so the Naughty's blouse speaks to that. It's sheer, feminine, dainty, sexy, all those things. And also you're going to see it in several different variations, prints, and patterns. All right, and again, remember that these are key items. These are the standout garment styles that were most visible on the runway across all the different shows for fall winter. And I had got to look back at my overview, my trend overview for 2023, where I gave you New York Fashion Week, gave you Paris and Milan. Like, these are the standout garment styles that I'm going over right now. All right. Next, they're calling it the comfy party top. Is really a cutout top. This has prevailed. Cutout dresses, cutout tops for women are super popular right now. They will continue into fall winter. You can see my stats that come directly from the forecasting company WGSN. So the cutouts are growing, they're on the rise, and they have been on the rise for close to 2 years now. And it still will be a prevailing look, okay, for tops, for dresses, for women's wear moving into fall winter. So that's something that, I mean, you absolutely cannot miss because cutout garments are everywhere, but just know they're going to maintain their popularity for fall winter. All right, next is the wrap dress. I love the wrap dress because it's I consider it a classic style, but it's not classic because it goes in and out of style. I like the classic. I always think of Diane von Furstenberg. I feel like she really popularized wrap dresses, and I just like it because it's an easy silhouette that complements all body types. So the wrap dress is on the rise for fall winter. So get your wrap dress if you don't have one. It's a nice shape, and it's a shape that can carry you, for a long time. For a long time, it won't just be a fall winter dress, depending on type of fabric you purchase the dress in. Next is the statement print jeans. This is really big for fall winter. So up until this point, I've shared bits and pieces of denim trends for fall winter. I'm going to provide another video coming soon in this series of key items. I'm going to do a denim one. The statement print was not one that I had highlighted early on. I know I talked about different types of prints and patterns, but now that I have more data, I see that printed denim is going to be very big fall winter. And I see that prior to this coming season, fall winter 22-23, like now, the season that we're in now, I have not seen as much printed denim, and that is at the mass merchandise level. At the high-end level, at the luxury level, runway level, the printed denim is there now, but it hasn't trickled down. And I know that by fall winter, it will have trickled down, and you will see printed denim, different patterns, different prints, as I said, everywhere by fall winter. And it's going to be very popular, and it's going to carry over into 23 of spring, summer. All right, so I'm excited about that. Just a mix up mixing up denim. Like denim is definitely a classic. So this is an opportunity for everyone, again, to add a little something to their wardrobe with a print in their denim. And this includes tops, bottoms like jeans, skirts like printed denim across all garment categories. But jeans in particular are a key item, considered a key item, but you're going to find printed jean jackets, printed pattern skirts for women. So that's cool, something to look out for. All right, so we are in a place in fashion where a fuller silhouette now is taking over, moving in. It has already taken over. Again, we have to look at the different levels and see how fashion trickles down, from the runway, from luxury, all the way down to the masses. So it has taken over the runways. It has not fully trickled through, all of retail, but it is on its way. All right. So if you haven't already seen it, I've seen it. Okay. I'm just saying it's going to be everywhere. Just like you see a slim silhouette, skinny jeans, and a straight leg jean. We have seen that prevail for so long. You're going to see a wider silhouette pants right alongside the skinny until the wide silhouette overtakes the skinny. Okay. So wide leg trousers and other variations. Okay. Several different varieties. It's just a wider, fuller pants leg. So not just necessarily trousers. We're going to see it in denim. We're going to see it in the cargo pant. We're going to see it and keep seeing it. And my stats here, after decreasing last season, wide leg jeans are growing year over year across new in jeans. That's what I'm saying. It's going to continue to be right there alongside what we've been used to. And at some point, as time continues, trends continue to evolve, the wider silhouette is going to overtake the slim silhouette in fashion. All right. And again, the great thing about fashion, if you're not into a wide silhouette, you can maintain whatever style denim you like, style pant you like. But just know that that's what's coming. All right. Retaility cargo. I love forecasting because they always come up with such creative names to like remix, what we've seen. So the retaility cargo. So there's different variations as you see in the images here. The cargo pant is it. If you don't have a pair of cargo pants, get some cargo pants. They will be everywhere, fall, winter, in all flavors, all variations, as you can see in the image here, in mixed media. So mixing, like denim with the khaki, just so many varieties, and it'll continue to evolve in that way. It's popular. My statistic again, that's here in the latest catwalk, the cargo pant is 43% increased visibility on the runway from this year to last year over year. Like 50%, almost 50% more designers have shown a cargo pant style on the runway. So it's coming if you haven't seen it yet. And that's the menswear and womenswear and kids, everywhere it will be. All right, the next key item is what's called the Flex Leisure Blazer. And this speaks to consumers' desire to maintain comfort. We want to be stylish, but we don't want to be restricted. We don't want to be, stuffed into our clothes. We want to have what this jacket is called, flexibility and leisure with our style and still look fabulous, still look good. And that's what it's all about in regards to tailored garments. And that's what we will see in menswear and womenswear. This move to create business attire that is really more made from knit and not so structured. And again, depending on your lifestyle, the traditional styles are there. But what will be trending is a more relaxed look in the workplace and however you work, whatever that looks like for you. And again, also recognize this fuller silhouette. Okay, so while we have the dainty, fitted cardi and the naughty blouse, like those are pieces for layering, and we're building up the look. And that also is a style, a way to style that you're going to continue to see, layering in a fuller look. All right, next is the quilted layer. So quilting is also a design detail that is very popular for fall, winter, and it was relevant. It was relevant last fall, winter of 21, and it is carrying over into this fall, winter 22, fall 23, winter. All right, so I've seen this, and you're going to see it too, in women's wear with coats and accessories and handbags. And like I said, it was popular last winter. In my videos from last winter of 21, I talked about quilting, and now it's just gaining a larger presence, and it is relevant in menswear also. Okay, now we have the free left sleeve poncho. So I presented this free left sleeve Norwegian for open air living when I talked about the rerouted inspiration and about styling consumers for the outdoors. And it's about inspiring people to engage with nature, inspiring people to spend time outdoors, spend time in a natural environment, again, to seek positivity, to seek goodness, to seek light, and find that calmness in whatever it is you're looking for in your life. And we can do that in a number of ways. We're just encouraging people, consumers, to go out and explore nature, explore your community, explore through craft and your own abilities. So the poncho is inspired by a Norwegian concept of interacting and engaging in your everyday life. It seems so simple, but depending on what your life looks like and has looked like, that's a huge, change, a huge shift to make, to say, okay, let me stop and sit down and not do anything and not be so scheduled and just exist, and in existing, observe what's going on in nature. I'm not super busy, but I'm not an outdoors person, so that would be a shift for me, as simple as it is, but it's a good thing to do, right? Just breathe in the fresh air. And I shared this in the Rerouted Nature video. There a lot of good things can happen to you by just existing in the moment, in a quiet space and place, and observing nature, and trying to clear your mind outside and outdoors, and just breathing in the fresh air. We get good things from nature, good things from the sun, vitamin D from the sun. Okay, so I said enough about that. If you choose to venture outdoors, we have a whole forecast for how to style yourself for the outdoors so you can look fabulous and be outside, engaging and interacting with the world, with the natural world. And this poncho speaks to that. And there's several other garment styles that you will see across menswear and women's wear that speak to it. Next is the shearling Aviator. This is a key piece that connects menswear and women's wear as well. You'll see in my menswear video that it was an aviation leather jacket, flight jacket is what it was called. So we've seen the shearling Aviator before, and now it will be trending again for this fall, winter. And it speaks to the vintage vibe, that crafty, homemade, natural as in connecting to existing garments and not trying to recreate something or make it modern. Okay. So anyway, Shirley Aviator, popular for the upcoming fall winter. And then the bomber jacket. The bomber jacket has been relevant for many, many, many years. I do consider a bomber jacket a classic piece. It's just introduced in different variations. And this fall winter is connecting to the super simplicity and the academic inspiration, the academic inspiration that I shared when I presented the super simplicity. So the bomber jacket is very popular. It has been popular. It was popular last fall winter. I presented a bomber jacket as a key item, and it's just continuing to build in popularity. And that is for menswear and women's wear as well. You're just going to see it in more offerings, mixed media, so different fabrications mixed together, printed in different patterns, just different variations, so it can work for the different concepts and inspirations that have already been presented. All right, so this brings me to the end of my video for key items for women's wear for fall winter 2023. Make sure you check back for additional videos that I will be sharing. Bye, everyone.